The second term school calendar is yet again taking a blow, this time round following the ongoing protests. Now the schools were to reopen on June 30th after the midterm break, but some schools in areas rocked by heavy protests are yet to reopen, while those that had resumed operations were forced to send the learners home. Concerned parents are now calling on the government to address the issues raised by protesters to avert any further disruption of the school calendar. Dina Mukalo with that report.
4 months has passed without the 2024 calendar of the second term taking a hit. First, it was due to the heavy rain that pounded the nation in May and April that delayed the reopening by 2 weeks. This was followed by the paralysis of learning in junior secondary school for 3 weeks after the intern teachers took on the street for 3 weeks demanding for better employment on permanent and pensionable terms. And just when the ocean calmed and learning returned to normalcy, in a bid to recoup the lost time, the anti-protest happened. Midterm that normally lasts 3 days spanned almost a week as schools prioritize safety of their learners. Following the conclusion vision of the break, schools were set to reopen on June 30th for the second half of the term. However, in many areas affected by ongoing protest, learning is set to resume. Some schools initially attempted to continue operations despite the unrest. However, as tension escalated, the institution opted to send students back home.
When we see that most of the demonstrations are become fiercer afternoon, and so we felt like we will monitor the situation, and if we see signs of its escalation, then we will make sure children are dropped before it's too late.
The situation has left learners in confusion. Constantly concerned parents have voiced their concerns, calling on the government to address the grievances of the youth, crucial in resolving the unrest.
Just urge the government to look at the plight of the youth, to look at the plight of Mwananchi, to understand that Mwananchi has grievances that the government needs to resolve. For our children, I think the situation is becoming dire. We don't know if we are going to allow our children to school tomorrow, but we are waiting to see on how the government responds, on how it tackles this issue.
Protesters across the country have set aside Tuesdays and Thursdays for anti-tax and anti-government demonstrations. Dina Mukalo, Tandao Outlook.